Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to talk about the concept of the continuum of care, right? Or aftercare, or however you want to phrase it. What does that mean? What does it entail? What does it look like? So look, when you call our office and you have a loved one who is in crisis, you're in crisis, the family's in crisis, and we want to work towards that miracle of recovery, we're almost certainly going to talk to you about what that looks like in terms of a time frame. And in our office, we tell families, this is a year-long journey, okay? And again, I'm not telling you got to hire my law firm for a whole year, okay? Although there are times where we are on a case for at least a year, even though we may not be actively, filing things in court and seeing a judge and all that other stuff. We're there, right? Sort of in the background, monitoring things, being there for you. But think of the journey to recovery as a year-long plan of action, right? And I just did a video about taking it, one day at a time, 24 hours at a time, so that you don't feel overwhelmed when you come and talk to us. So typically, we're looking at 3 to 6 months of treatment, right? Some form of residential, PHP, maybe in a little IOP, whatever it is. There's 6 months of treatment, right? So if we're doing 6 months of treatment, what does the rest of the year look like? And why do we even want a year? I mean, we want a year because we just know from experience that's how long it takes for the miracle to happen and for your loved one to develop the skill set so they can maintain recovery for the rest of their lives, right? Because the idea here is to get it right and get it right the first time. I'm not a lawyer who wants repeat business, okay? I know that sounds crazy, I've had I think I've been involved in 4 car accidents over the last 20 years. And every time I get in a car accident, I go to the same lawyer. And he does a great job, and he's become a good friend, fabulous guy. Okay, but, I'm giving him repeat business. And my neck, which now requires an injection every 3 months, is is there to as evidence, right? The point is we want to get it right the first time. So we're looking at 3 to 6 months of some form of treatment. After that, they have to work the continuum of care, aftercare, however you want to phrase it. What does that mean? What does it look like? It means getting a sponsor, going to AA, working 12 steps, perhaps sober living, continuing with some level of treatment, whether it's IOP, whatever it happens to be, seeing a therapist or a clinician a couple times a week, whatever it happens to be. But working the program, working the recovery process. That's what I mean when I talk about the continuum of care or aftercare. Again, however you want to phrase it. But you can't just do treatment and say, oh, ready to go, fixed, solved. It just simply doesn't work like that. This is a disease. Behavioral health, substance use, mental illness, which these days are hand in hand at this point, is a disease. And in order to keep that disease at bay, you got to continue to work the program. Your loved one has to continue to work the program. That's what I mean when I say aftercare, continuum of care. So I hope that helps. I hope you understand that for your loved one, this is a lifelong journey, okay? And when you see that miracle, it's truly an amazing thing, but it does take time. And with that said, I hope you appreciate the video. You like the video. I'd love a thumbs up. And if you could subscribe to the channel, I'd be grateful. Thank you. Bye-bye.